wanted to share with you all what I made this summer. So we have a successful year. So I made a take-home binder. This is my first year making the take-home binder. So it'll say take-home binder. It'll have their letter links. So it'll have their name. For example, Miss Flores. So Flores flower. And it'll have a picture that goes with their name. I also have our class pre-K, Miss Flores. So you want to make sure that y'all can see. All right. So let's get into our binder. So over here in the front, it says return to school. So these are going to be items that maybe need to be signed or something that's important that you need to look at. So this, let's say if it's a document that needs to be signed, it'll be up front and then return it back in the front. Over here, we have our little pocket, and this pocket is going to be for any money, flashcards, and their dry erase. So up here, sometimes when we come around where we have book fair time, they'll want money to, you know, buy their books. So this is a great spot to put it instead of it being all over their backpack or in a bag inside the backpack and then they lose it or it pops open. This hopefully will be a better way to transport the money for that, or if they wanted to buy a pencil at the school, or, you know, when it's ice cream days, this would be a great spot. And if we have flashcards throughout the year, I also included, I bought these for you guys, little dry erase markers. They have a magnet on the back, but also an eraser, something we may need to work on and fix. They might pop out, so just be aware. I'm gonna try to glue those before school starts. Let's get into this. Let's see, there we go. So this page has my contact information, our class hub. It also has things, don't forget these things, and then school information up top. Over here, binder expectations. So just making sure that we check and empty the binder, you know, sign your child's binder, look at it, work on things with them. Any important notes and information, you know, please check it, check their classwork, make sure to remove it and take it out. If there's any updates, you know, it's going to be in Seesaw as well, or in an email. Please keep an eye out for that. You know, and please just take care of the binder the best you can with your child, and make sure, you know, you use it correctly, and that if things fall out, let me know, or if you want to fix it, that's totally fine. So just take care of it, because at the end of the year, they're going to return it back to me. So hopefully if it works out, I'll get to use them again next year. So thank you always. Let's see. Over here is our academic calendar. Here is going to be for the class. So every student will have one in their binder. So first day of school is the 28th, so we have like a week. But you'll see like a little sticker in there. So then you can see your students, your child's, you know, stickers and happy faces, and you can write a note or something to me, or just your initials if you can sign off that we took a look at it. So I also have a September. Here's a color sheet, so if you're kiddo, you're not sure what to do, or you want something to do in the morning, or if they have a little break, they can always color this in, something for them to do. Maybe you can work on it together and say, you know, oh, it's August, it's back to school, you know, what is something that you're excited for, you learned this week, as you work on it together. Here's a page for reading. So reading is super important. So this page is all about reading. Also on the back as well, there's some websites at the bottom I checked out, and they're actually really cool. So they're over here on the back. Over here is a pre-writing checklist. So this starts from year 1, it goes down to 4.5 on the front, and then all the way to 5 to actually no 6 on the back. So just showing you like where they're probably at, or maybe where they should be at. So if you want to use this page, that's totally fine. That one you can keep. If you want to use a permanent marker to mark your child's, you know, accomplishments, go for it. This is a pencil grasp development. So we're just looking at where they are. The beginning of the year, they might hold, you know, their marker like this, and so teaching them, no, we don't need to press and jam our dry erase, you know, we're gonna hold it. So when we hold our dry erase, we're gonna use our pinchers and practicing that. So the goal is to be over here at the end. Let's see, our next page. So this one I worked on. Thought it'd be fun for you to work with your child, to create, you know, a little fun interactive colors. So I'm gonna be careful over here. There you go. So it can stick. You can move them around, and then they can sort them out. Let's see if I can move it better so you can see. So then they can sort it out. So if you move them all over, and like, oh, where's the orange? Where's the one that matches this color? And we talk about the color orange and what things are orange. And so you can work with them and have discussion with them. It's great for practicing communication and working together. Maybe careful, I don't want my binder to fall the camera. So then here's where the trace the lines, bring your dry erase out, and pre-recorded earlier. I was like, I'm gonna redo it again. So oops. So here's our marker. We're gonna just go across and work together to create that. And then, you know, here I can erase with my marker lid, you know, work on that together. The lines, you can do one and then they can do one. Same thing on the back. We have vertical and horizontal to start with. And then over here are our 10 frames. So it's a big rectangle with smaller little rectangles inside, little squares. So the 10 frame inside, there are 10 squares. And so when we fill it up, you know, you can ask, how many purple dots do you see? You know, is there one? No, there's two. And so you can talk about how many they see. You can work on counting together. Pointing and counting is always great. So we want one-to-one counting. So this is something that you all can do at home for practicing. I have a front and back of that. Here, they're blank, so if you want to use the dry erase marker, you can do your own dots. Or if you have small items, you can put like pom-poms or your cars or something. You can always do that and practice as well. So I included plenty for practice. And over here, we have matching the shapes. So we'll be talking about shapes. So for example, I can stick them over here, move them out of the way. And so over here, our trapezoid. You know, do you see the trapezoid? The shape that matches, you know, which one matches? Or how many sides does it have? Do you see a shape you already know? You know, maybe they already know the heart. Can you place it? Ah, there it is, you know. So you can work together on this one together and communicate. And here's where it ends for now. We might add more. We'll see how it goes for us. I hope it goes well. And in the back, it says keep at home. These are going to be items that your child might make at school. And so this is something, you know, we want you to keep at home, something that you can cherish, or just something that's just a flyer for you to have. It's from school to keep at home. So for this, I'm not sure if there was any wonderings about it, but for this, so it's sticky, I used this right here, tack it over and over. I also bought the big jar because I was working on all the binders. But this is really cool. I'm hoping it works this year. I've never used it, so we'll see how it goes for us. And I hope it's helpful and you find this binder useful. I hope we have a good year with these binders. My first time doing it, so I'm kind of nervous, but I'm excited. I hope you find these resources helpful. And again, if these come undone, I can always re-glue it. Or if you want to get a little bottle for your binder, that'd be cool. But I hope you all enjoyed. I hope we find this useful for us this school year. Thanks for watching.